Tiffany, bookish bells, yay. So, as most of you probably know, next week, on Tuesday, Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare comes out. And it's the final book in the Infernal Devices trilogy, which is the prequel trilogy to the Mortal Instruments, which also has a sequel trilogy that's the Mortal Instruments and then another sequel trilogy called the Dark Artifices. Anyway, it definite trilogy creep. But Clockwork Princess! I am so excited to read it, as I know most people are. And there's lots of theories and stuff going around. And I have pretty definite theories on what's going to happen, so I'm going to state them here, like so you know my pre-thoughts. And then next week when I get the book and devour it, you'll get my afterthoughts. So, to prepare for Clockwork Princess, I've been rereading Clockwork Prince, because the more I think about it, the more I vaguely remember what happened. I haven't read it since it came out, so I need some definite rereading to refresh myself so I know exactly what's going to happen.
Oh, that's right, yeah. The Lightwoods do want to take over the Institute. Damn Lightwoods. Oh yeah, Will's trying to find that demon who supposedly cursed him. With Magnus. Oh, Will, baby. You know you love you some Tessa. Damn it, Jessie, being your stupid Jessie spy self, doing your spying. Whoa, her brother's not her brother? What is with all this brother stuff? I mean, seriously, I think Cassandra Clare has a brother complex. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, I want you to make out with Jem. I want you to marry Jem. No, 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 don't marry Jem. Will. Will just found out about the curse and the demon and how it's not real. Don't marry Jem. God, Will's coming. No, no, wait, no. No, I don't know what I want. I want both. Oh, that demon pox. Way to lighten the mood here. Demon pox. Wait, so his sister's here? We're just gonna drop it there? And Jem's engaged to Tessa? And Will is just, oh man. Yeah. Pretty good book. Pretty good.
Now that that's out of the way, I'm going to talk about my Clockwork Princess theories! Yay! Theory number one. So, I don't think Tessa's a warlock, which most people don't, so it's good. I think that she's part angel, and not like Shadowhunter part angel, but more than that. I think she's part angel, part clockwork, a literal clockwork angel. I think that because in the description it talks about her having the power to control angels, and she's a super special snowflake Tessa, but she's got these powers but no warlock mark, and I think that she is part angel, part clockwork head, but I think she's part angel, definitely. Not a warlock. I don't think she's part demon. I think Brother Zachariah is Jem. I do not think it's Will. I don't understand the thought that it's Will at all. That never crossed my mind when reading Lost Souls, in the City of Lost Souls. I always thought it was Jem, and the two people he's referring to that he loved was Tessa and Will. And even though I know some of the teaser quotes say being a silent brother was never a choice for me, and I don't think it is really an option or a choice. I think he doesn't get a choice in it, and it's something that's forced on him. I think he will almost die and then become a silent brother. Of course, there is always the possibility that Brother Zachariah is neither Will or Jim and actually has nothing to do with the Infernal Devices, which is also a pretty solid theory. I'm seeing Will and Tessa endgame. I'm seeing Will and Tessa ending up together. I'm not seeing any other options, really. I never thought that Jem was a romantic option for Tessa. I never thought that Cassie was going to explore that, and so far nothing in the books have hinted to me that they're going to be endgame. I mean, I know they're engaged and stuff, but I really don't see them actually ending out, like, together. I see Tessa ending up with the character who's like Jace, which is Will, who is Jace's ancestor, which makes sense. So I'm definitely seeing Will and Tessa, and I cannot picture her ending up with anyone else. I cannot picture her ending up with Jem. And if Jem does survive, I think he will either A, be a silent brother, or B, get with someone else. Just let them go. Because she loves Will. I'm not a Jessa shipper. I see the appeal of both, but I'm not. So don't hate on me if you are. I'm not meaning anything bad. I'm just saying that I cannot picture her ending up with anyone but Will. That being said, I do think that if she doesn't end up with Will, she won't end up with anybody. I can see very clearly because we know that Tessa is indeed immortal, and she is at the end of City of Glass and apparently in mourning, but I can definitely picture her ending up with no one. If it's not Will, I think she will step back and let them both live out the rest of their mortal lives and move on and watch them like hanging back in the shadows. Because I'm pretty sure that's how it'll go. If she doesn't get with Will, she won't get with anybody. I think Henry's going to die. He's going to be our unexpected, too precious for this earth type Max surprise death. He's the only one I can think of whose death would be like, oh, whoa. I mean, Jesse might die. That's okay. I mean, I don't think anybody would be super, super bothered by that. But I think Henry dying would bother us all in a way that Max dying did too. And if Henry dies, then you've got Charlotte who can take her maiden name and raise her child under Fairchild, which would be how the name of Fairchild moves on. So I see that being a real possibility too. For the most part, I view Cassandra Clare as a very straightforward writer. I mean, she teases a lot in her tweets and her Tumblr posts and stuff, but I see her actually being pretty straightforward, and none of her plot twists have ever super gotten me. Like, Clary and Jace being siblings was the only thing I was just like, oh god, no. I remember feeling sick when I read it. And then right after I put the book down, I was like, wait a minute, they can't actually be siblings. So I never really believed they were siblings, and I don't think anyone ever believed they were siblings. So none of her plot twists have ever really gotten me. I'm just like, that makes sense. I can see where you got that. I could kind of see that coming. And none of them have ever been like, oh my god, how? So, yeah, I mean, they get my feels involved, but when I'm never truly that surprised. And I honestly feel like she's still pretty straightforward. She just likes trolling people, but when it comes down to it, you can kind of tell where her books are going. And so it's no big surprise on how she ends things or how she does things or who ends up with who. Well, that's my theory now. In a week from now, I'll probably be posting a video crying about how I'm so wrong, oh my god. But as of right now, I'm putting it out there, these are my solid thoughts. So, like I said, I won't truly know until next week when I read Clockwork Princess. Apparently some people already have it, which makes temptation so hard. Because I am not afraid of spoilers. Usually, depending on how into a series I am, and I'm surprised I have not looked up already to try to see spoilers. I made the mistake of going to the CP2 tag on Tumblr today, and someone was talking about a scanned family tree, and I was like, had to struggle not to click it, because I'm trying really hard. I don't want to know until I read it. But these are my theories. I really want to know if I'm right or wrong, or if Cassandra Clare surprised me, and I need to go back to looking over Clockwork Prince, because I am prepared. Why is my book falling apart? I've only read it once. What?